Hello, I'm the manga novelist. Today I'm talking about DanMachi, or Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, and why you should think about looking at the light novels, but if that's not your thing, I'll be presenting ways to fill yourself in on cut content near the end of the video. Thank you again for clicking on this video, and let's start with this question. Why is DanMachi Season 2 and 3 not as good as Season 1? Well, it's not just one thing. Missing content is the main problem, but what content specifically created a disconnect for those enjoying the anime? At the core of the problem, I would say it's a lack of growth in the characters these last two seasons. Simply put, character development, especially for the main cast. Characters like Makoto, that one samurai girl who joined the Hestia Familia, they're almost forgotten in the anime adaptation. A friend of mine who watched the series with me couldn't even tell me why the samurai girl decided to join the Familia. He also lamented to me how he wished the original two members, Lily and Welf, would have been the only characters in the Familia. So why is that? Well, even though I like the two new members, if you're an anime only, I can't blame you for feeling this way. In the light novels, all the characters are fleshed out far more, and because of this, we understand them and the role they play in the Familia, and more importantly, why they should matter to us. For instance, did you know Makoto has the largest chest in the Hestia Familia? Another problem with Season 2 and 3 is the lack of human relatability. Bell comes across far more noble than he is depicted in the light novels. I feel an example that really drives this point home is our introduction to Winnie in Season 3. Belle in the anime comes across as immediately wanting to help her, but when Belle sees her in the light novel, because of how confusing it is to see a monster act anything like a human, he initially thinks he should pretend not to have seen her at all, but before he can leave, a monster attacks, and like Deku, he springs into action protecting the helpless girl. Because of this, I feel like the light novel gave us a flawed hero, and this allows us to relate to him far more, because in all honesty, you can live up to perfection. I might come across as criticizing the anime to some degree, but I still really enjoy it, and it's amazing how entertaining it is despite the limitations time forces onto animators and directors. However, I do want to stress that the anime isn't the be-all to end-all, and in fact, might even be better as an additional piece after reading the source material. One thing I personally think is there needs to be more audiobooks of light novels. Many of the anime fans I've met don't like to read, but wouldn't have a problem with listening to light novels. In fact, I could see this being very convenient for a lot of working people as well that are in the fandom. Because I'm interested in this specifically, if you would prefer to listen to light novels rather than reading them, please let me know in the comments. Because I know some of you might not have the time to read a light novel, I want to shout out a few YouTubers that cover cut content, and can add to your experience of enjoying the anime without going out of your way to find and read the light novel. The first YouTuber I would like to mention is Advisor Lauren. His cut content series on DanMachi will fill you in on everything you may have missed. He also is relatively photogenic, and has a decent collection of animated related merchandise that he displays in the background of some of his videos. Another YouTuber that goes balls deep in cut content is Annie News. I personally watched his video before making this to refresh me on content I may have forgotten. And he's also a channel that consistently pumps out high quality content season to season. With that being said, I would ask you to support both of their channels and check out the wonderfully produced videos they have. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. I've also included the links of those YouTubers in the tab below, so please check them out. Bye now.